everyone, welcome back. If you watched my last video, we talked about theory versus reality. We discussed how things look in our heads versus how they actually play out in the real world. Well, today I'm done with the theory. Today I want to show you the reality, like the brutal reality. So for the last few months, I've been trying to build a product. So I've been coding, launching, and trying to solve a problem. And honestly, it's been super messy. I've hit walls. I've launched things that absolutely zero people use. So my goal of this video, I'm going to expose all of it. The failures, the pivots, the things I built that flopped, and where I am right now. And again, I'm not here to sell you a dream. I want to show you the actual process of building something from scratch. Starting from when I was just someone trying to make something work, like many of you watching this. So it all started when I was making content about books. I genuinely love the creation part, like reading, scripting, filming. But there was this one part of the process I absolutely hated, which is the metadata grind. Writing SEO-friendly titles, coming up with descriptions, finding the right tags, creating timestamps. Like, we have ChatGPT, but still, it felt like administrative work, not creative work. So, being an engineer at heart, I thought, why am I doing this manually? I built a small internal tool just for myself. It was ugly, to be honest, but it worked. I'd upload my video and boom, it spit out the title, description, and timestamps. So it saved me hours. Like, it felt like magic. And that's when the dangerous thought hit me. I thought, if I have this problem, surely every other person or creator doing this kind of work has the same problem. I thought I was sitting on a gold mine. So I went all in. I wrapped that little tool into a web app. I used AI coding agents to help me build a minimum viable product in just a few weeks. The business books makes this part sound so easy. They tell you, build it, validate it, and users will come. Well, I launched it. I put it out there and there was silence. Literally nothing. It wasn't a failure of the code. The tool worked perfectly, but it was a failure of understanding the market, like the creators' market and what they want. I realized something painful. This wasn't a burning problem for the creators. People or creators looked at it and said, oh, this is cool, but nobody actually cared enough to switch their workflow to use it. It was rather a nice to have and not a must have. And in the startup world, nice to have equals death. So I had to pivot. I stepped away from the code, and the books generally says, like, don't guess, go talk to the customers. Let me tell you the hardest truth about building a startup. No one even replies to your emails when you're reaching out to them. Reaching out to people is exhausting. Everyone is super busy. You send emails, you send DMs, and you get ghosted. It's super lonely and it's discouraging. But I kept pushing. I went into the community forums, I commented on the threads, and eventually a few people did respond. And those few conversations changed everything. I learned that a lot of people aren't losing sleep over descriptions. They are losing sleep over burnout and inspiration. I'm talking about creators. So they told me their biggest struggle was the pre-production phase, like not knowing what to make, feeling like they have run out of ideas. So I went back to the drawing board and built version 2. This time I built an AI engine that connects to your YouTube channel. So it analyzes your patterns, looks at trends in your niche, and suggests video ideas. I thought, this is it. This solves the burnout problem. I launched it again on Product Hunt. I was ready for the traffic. And again, no one gave a damn. It wasn't a failure, to be honest, but it wasn't a hit as well. Why? Because I missed one nuance. It's not that creators lack ideas. We have too many ideas, right? The problem is decision fatigue in choosing ideas. You have like 10 ideas, but you don't know which one is worth the 10 hours of editing effort. You're paralyzed by the choice. So that brings us to right now. I realized I needed to solve the decision problem, not just the idea problem. So I built KlickGen. I want to show you exactly how it works because it's different from just asking ChatGPT. So I'll tell you what the solution is about. Solution 1 is the chat brainstorm. This isn't a generic chatbot. It's backed by an LLM orchestrator that actually knows your channel history. You can talk to it and it responds knowing your style, helping you flush out ideas that feel like you. And solution 2 is ideas to explore. This is the game changer. It doesn't give just a list of random titles, it gives you evidence. It tells you why this idea is worth pursuing based on the data. It helps you validate the idea before you pick up the camera. So you don't waste time making videos nobody watches. So here is where I am. I'm not a big company, it's just me. And I'm in the phase where I need truth more than I need money. So people or creators watching this, I have a request. I don't want you to subscribe to a paid plan. I want you to go to the link, use the free version and break it. And even if you're not a creator, if you ever try to build anything, maybe an app, a business or a side project, you'll understand what I'm going through here. But if there are any creators watching this video, please use this tool and tell me what's real. If it helps you, tell me. If it sucks, please tell me. Honest opinions are the only currency that matters to me right now, because I don't want to spend another 6 months building something nobody wants. Again, this is the reality of building in public. It's slow, it's hard, and sometimes it's silent. But let's keep moving. In the next video, I'll share the feedback I get from this experiment, either it is good or bad. And as always, thank you so much for being part of the process. I'll see you in the next one.